And boom, welcome back, guys. So I just took a quick look around to see what was the plan for this episode, because I did forget between today and last night. Yeah, so like I said last episode, the plan is to head out to the lava biome, get some stuff up there done so I don't have to worry about anything. And this game is taking a while to save. But yeah, so we are gonna go to the lava biome, get some kyanite, learn some story informations. So let's head down real quick. Didn't want to go out. I want to make sure I got what I need in this guy for the keystones and the tablets. So I got those. I got a bunch of power cells. I have an ion cube for a specific reason that I'll get to when I get to. Alright, I'm going to grab some food, drink some water before I leave. Let's just grab all the remaining fish we have for some food. Let me run down to the water filtration, grab some food. Yeah. So what do we got here as well? This is still grinding away. Filtration complete. We got some water to drink here. I can go in and drink one of the crappier waters at a different point in time. Toss some salt away. Check this, make sure all these guys are still good to go. Awesome. Alrighty. And then I don't need anything, although let's do a quick swap check on all the batteries, make sure we have all the good ones with us. So let's grab a laser cutter here. And we are still waiting for a charge there, so we might be a little short on batteries here. Make sure we throw in the hundreds real quick. Alright. So I'm going to wait for these batteries to charge up. We'll drive to the lava zone, and then from there we will be time-lapsing and doing that fun part of playing the game at that point. While that's charging. So we also need to head down to the blood kelp. We'll probably go to the blood kelp and then we'll go to the cave entrance just to make things a little bit easier. And on our way there, I'll look for some copper to make a computer chip for this guy. And then I need to get kyanite and 2 deep shrooms. And I don't think I'll need polyaniline for anything else, but I'll grab an extra 3 just in case I'm wrong. So hopefully I don't need as much then. And then, yeah. We don't have any radio messages. We'll bring one of our first aid kits with us. And I will be time-lapsing till then. So I'll see you guys when we're back at the lava zone entrance. We'll be at the entrance though, we won't go inside. I'm gonna make sure we just go to the nice entrance there. So just drop everything off though real quick. And I'll see you guys then. Alright, and boom, welcome back guys. So real quick, I just wanted to go back over here and get some stuff. And there's a few things here that I wanted to just quickly grab. One was the spotlight, and then... So there's the spotlight. Light some stuff up. There's a few things I scanned on my way in and stuff. So there's the spotlight information if anybody wants to check that out. There's the grassy. So they ran into a storm at some point.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Okay. So there's the storm.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Mott, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems.
Powering up.
My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Yeah, so that looks like this is the end of that one. So that, I believe, is all the remaining transmissions that I didn't receive. And then the ancient floater PDA that I went through while one of the guys was talking during the thing there was the things under the floating island here that I was just at. Basically, I just forgot to scan them when I was last here, so that's the information on those guys. And then I'm pretty sure I got everything done there. I got the achievement for actually finding the base on the island, so the second PDA that I grabbed in the grassy place, if you're looking for achievements, that's the second PDA that I picked up when I just went there, was linked to that achievement, so you do need that one. Which I think was the second one we listened to. Which is the second one we listened to. So this region has a very low biodiversity. This is the sparse reef. This is basically the dying reef in technical terms. There's things here and there, but this is, according to basically what it is, it's the dying zone of the thing. So then we're just heading to Blood Kelp to get some of those deep shrooms. Get the little white mushrooms. And then we're heading out to the cave. And I've got a whole bunch of extra stuff, so I don't have to worry about power. So I should be fine there. I'll grab some kinda, head back, do a bit of crafting. I don't think there's anything I really need to do other than that. There is one other thing that I'm pretty sure I'm missing, and that would be a one of the other things I'm missing would fall under a life pod. There's a life pod that is east, I believe. Let's see if I can find the aurora. So whatever is, so there's a life pod that's over there, basically. And I haven't been there before, so that's just one of the areas that I'll go to before I leave the planet, just to kind of get all the lore kind of wrapped into one bottle for you guys. Some of it may not be in order, some of it may be in order. I'm also missing the other Degrassi base, so before I leave, if I can't find it or figure out where it's at, because I know the biome, but I don't know the location. And if I can't find it at that point, I will just coordinates to it, using the console menu, stuff like that. And I think I forgot to mention this, or well, I mentioned it last episode that I was gonna run and get the titanium. I have 2 titanium ingots. You guys probably saw those sitting in the chest. It didn't really take too long. I don't know if I showed that last episode or not. I don't know if that was part of that. Yeah, it didn't take too long to get that. I mean, it was just like 20 titanium, and the metal salvage started showing up again, so it wasn't too hard to get there. And we're still in the Spar 3, aren't we? I don't know what we have left there. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of crazy wrecks between here and there. There's some metal salvage there and stuff as well, which I'll probably need more of at some point, but I can always look into making another outpost kind of out this area and craft some stuff. Is that gold? If that's gold, I'm gonna actually stop and grab that, because I need gold. I will leave the engine running for now, because I'm just gonna run out and grab some quick gold. And then the 2 different plants that I grabbed and tossed into the indoor planter there. One is really good for water, one is really good for food. So I just grabbed them so I would have them. So yeah, we're just basically just grab some stuff so that I have some food there. So we're gonna grab some gold just to add to our gold storage there a bit, because we do kind of need some gold back at the home base there. And then we'll head out and do some more stuff. And I might actually just go from the blood kelp biome that I've marked and take that down, even though it's kind of an awkward way to get down to the lava biome. I might take that to get down. Just to not have to worry about traveling from one place to the other. We'll access that storage. Yeah, I'll see you guys when we are back at the blood kelp biome. Alright, welcome back guys. So we're at 2040, 2240 here, just for a mental note for me. Quick thing to note, there's these little blood crawler guys. Figured I'd quickly grab them because I don't think I scanned them before and I hadn't. So these are the guys that run around in the blood biome. So that's their informations there, so you kind of have that for another future reference as well, for kind of what those guys are. And And I grabbed an extra uranium just as well, but we are almost there. We're just heading down the blood kelp biome now, so we'll be there soon. And boom, welcome guys. So 28 minutes into this recording session. Really good on timing right now. We are here. We are in the abysmal lava biome. So I saw something on my way down that was on one of these cliff faces that looked... Okay, it was just one of the kyanite. Yeah, it's just a kyanite. Oh, no, 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 you're not. You're not allowed to do that. What have you? Well, you're a juvenile. Wait, come back. I'll come back with a stasis rifle next time, though, and scan a whole bunch of these guys anyway. Alright, so one of the few things I do need to do is get down there. And we are a bit further down, but we are starting to run out of water in our system, so we're gonna grab some. We're gonna put some water in my inventory. Where did I put my cooked fish? Because I need to cook 2 of them up there. We can worry about heading down now. So right there you can see is one of those little lava guys that I mentioned earlier. So as you can see, there's a big opening this way. There's a few kyanite resources, so right now... Let's kind of center the ship a bit more here, so let's go right here. Turn off the engine. We'll turn on the internal lights. Turn off the external for now. Cook up our fish. I'll just need the second one there, so there we go. We have the trees growing here. They're growing quite quickly. And we're gonna go on and head into the lava zone. Alright, so this is the lava zone. This is how to prawn suit in the lava zone. Kyanite, aluminum, silicon, and an oxygen. Quite heat resistance due to the silicone, actually. I'm pretty sure the silicone gives it quite high heat resistance. Am I even getting it? I'm not seeing the inventory pop. Because I remember you don't get a lot from this. You do get some, though. There you go. You have to grind it down to get to the actual, I guess, good crystal part, I guess. But you don't get a whole... What? This place is also pretty good for thermal production. If you ever need to make a base and use thermal, this place will keep you thermal forever because it's 51 degrees Celsius here, which is quite hot. Considering most of pretty much next to magma. So these guys want to make sure you get rid of them. They land on your stuff, they suck the energy out, and they're a pain. So you don't want them. So basically, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on some stuff here, because I am going to basically probably not stop time, or not be time-lapsing for a while. But if we scroll, so prawn suit needs at least 3. Okay, Cyclops needs at least 3, so I know I needed 6. So I need 6. But there's one thing that you need 2 for. I'm not going to say what it is, so you need at least 8. I don't think any of this stuff besides the thermoreactors. The thermoreactors need 2, so you need at least 12 for all the good upgrades. And the reason why you want the thermal ones is so when you come down here the second time, you're full charge 24/7, and it charges pretty decently. But the Cyclops one uses 4, so that's actually, you need 14 kyanite. So you need to keep track of that, because I mean the fact that you need 14, I thought I needed 12, and then I checked all of the resources I needed. Make sure all the bases that I'm looking at are good, not just one thermoreactor, but I looked at both. Just to make sure that if it actually was the same, then I would just be like, okay, cool, easy math, but I need 14 kyanite. Kyanite takes a while to mine, so that is kind of one of the issues. The other reason why is, if you guys noticed, my power is at like 60%. I don't think you might have noticed it because of time lapse, but it's at 68% right now. Now, the Cyclops will charge this. It'll charge the prawn suit. It'll also repair the prawn suit. That will both take power. So I need to be careful not to drain this guy too much on his power, because if I run out of power, then that's not good. What was that? Oh, it's a little red eye instead of just a normal eye. Cool. Hey, you. Screw off. Yeah, I just kill them. I don't really think they are good for anything but dying and being obnoxious. But I mean, the prawn suit's usually pretty good at kind of usually really good at getting around this biome. So it's not too much of an issue. There's some uranitite, which is usually really good to grab. The lead and titanium down here as well. There's some titanium. I don't need any more uranium, so we're gonna leave uranium for now, but I'm gonna try and grab all the kyanite I can without going too far. But I know I have 4 in the storage and I've got 2 in my back, so I've got 6. Grab some of this kyanite. So I had 1 added to the storage. That's nice. That makes my memorization so much easier than going by 2s. Thank you, game. Got another one of those energy suckers on my prawn suit now, too. Alright, so there's a bit more. I was still doing it. That's the one thing I hate about this stuff is like I'm trying to get it. I'm gonna have to make sure, I'm gonna have to recount to see how many I have and get this freaking dude off my freaking thing. Screw off, bro. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9. There's the red eye. Cool. I saw some more over here. That is 11. 13. And I said I needed at least 14, so I'm at 15, but I think I'm gonna do one more vein just to make sure that I have enough. And I might swing by and grab some lead. There's one of the lava lizards. So real quick, let's hop out. Hey. We can already hear the fun of the next room. So those guys, the guys in the next area are pretty cool. Let's see if I can grab this without revealing them, because I want to try and reveal them through sonar. They sound pretty cool though, but they're definitely quite a sight to see. So we're gonna grab this, grab like a titanium set, and I think we'll call that good for prawn soon. We'll head back to the Cyclops and we'll fly over to this very interesting noise we're hearing. There's actually two of these guys here. They're surrounding the thermal base, so we do have to kind of be careful where we park. I think that's good enough for the stuff there. Let's grab some titanium now real quick. And the reason why I don't want to reveal them too much right now is because I'm not in a good spot to kind of see them. Being in the Cyclops is really good because you kind of get that whole kind of view. Oh, we see his tentacles. Oh, come on. Alright, this is... Oh, never mind. He went into the wall. So that's his body. I didn't think we see anywhere near his neck. We saw his tentacles and his body. As you can tell, he is quite big. Look at him as he's attacking us. Oh, return to the Cyclops. Oh, so that was, I believe they were classified, that one is a, I don't want to say without spelling anything, because I might be thinking of the other one. The one that has telepathically contacted me. That you guys actually missed, which makes me sad, because I accidentally turned off my recording software. So there's a warper, make sure. Can you... Screw off, bro. I'm trying to fix myself. Well, at least they got the prawn suit in there. That's a positive, I guess. Make sure nothing is stuck to my ship real quick. So those leeches are kind of annoying.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So yeah. We'll go on in. Shut the hatch real quick. Grab the supplies that I get. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff, but I still got some stuff. So now we got the kyanite. Well, so the kyanite is good, because now I can actually start doing some other stuff later on. Alright. Turn the engine on real quick. Switch the lights so we can see a bit. Go to the external cameras, because the cameras, in my opinion, are the easiest way to see on this thing. So in a little bit, there's one of those little lava worms trying to get to me. Our friend is yowling again. We're back at the entrance. We can see tentacles right over here. Not sure how great that'll show up on the YouTubes, but yeah. Alright, so real quick, we got 54%. It's just enough to pull out this. So this is... Look at that guy. Isn't he great looking? So there's a few reasons why I wanted to turn sonar and get sonar. One, so I can scan him. Two, to scan this rock and just show how massive the lava zone is. So we just lost another power cell as well. So we're going to turn off that. Keep us at that percentage. This guy is really trying to murder us. Music's picking up. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. We do have a thing there. So let's turn that off real quick. And to make the fire easy, yeah, turn on the fire suppression system. Shuts everything down. So when this is going on as well, you can't leave. So you gotta hope you do it in the right spot. And he is really annoying. Can you stop attacking my ship, sir? He feels competent to attack my giant metal object. So we'll scan him and figure out what his name is. But until then, I don't want to do anything. Because we've learned about, well, this is in the source where we've learned about sea dragons. So I think that's what he's classified as. He's a sea dragon. But I'm not 100% sure, because there is in one of the databanks from the alien research facility that there's a sea dragon that exists. So there's a alien facility there. We'll take the prawn students there in a little bit. Just real quick, I want to see if I can scan this guy. Although he's quite far. Excuse me, mister. Do you mind if I come up next to you real quick? Yeah, he's a sea dragon. Look at this guy. So, he is quite large. He does have a friend down here that is his kind. They end up on the other side, although they're really fast. Alright, we'll come back with a stasis rifle, that's for sure. We're coming back with our stasis. Because he's quite fast. So yeah, we're going and hop into our prawn suit now. Make sure all the lights are off so we don't get detected. Awesome. Just don't want to come back and have to deal with an angry guy. Alright. We'll say hi to Jacksepticeye real quick. Alright, and we're off. Alright, so what do we got here? Gold. Not bad. Do you have some terrain to kind of go through here? So there's a few things I want to pick up while I'm running through here.
Rock, which has formed in this area, can be carbon dated to between 800 and 3,000 Earth years ago.
So yeah, there's a few things I want to grab in here. A few of the creature eggs, because why not? I did forget something though. I do want to bring those. I do want to bring the keys with me, just in case. I should have dropped off the eggs, but that's alright. I don't think I'll get a full inventory. At least I shouldn't get a full inventory. And this is the other reason why you want a reinforced dive suit. You can't really come down here without a reinforced dive suit. So at some point you do need a obtain that suit. And ta-da! So for anybody who knows, this is a thermal plant. Basic idea is it takes heat, turns it into energy. This thing sits in the middle of a like volcano mountain thing. So this thing takes a lot of energy and turns it into, or it takes a lot of heat energy and turns it into electrical energy. So this thing has the cool technology of this is water, this is not water, so I can hop out and run afoul by police. So we got something back there. We got some crystals here. This is mainly another reason why you want to drill, because you want some ion cubes, because you can get some if you really want some. Ion cubes are very useful from the thermal plant, actually. Hint, hint, wink, wink. You need them for something that you can build, and I think you also need them for the rocket. There's something that you can build. I haven't fully disclosed on what it is. I know I've mentioned it a few points here and there, but yeah. Cool, so that's that. If you're curious, there's a portal down here. Let's see. Oh, that's right, all my ion cubes are in the back of this guy. Let's stick one of those in here. They didn't fix the animation for this. Alright, so here's another portal. Obviously kind of interesting. I forgot to bring a beacon, but I'll bring one when I come back with the kyanited extra dive down stuff. So, and this is another issue. You can't actually upgrade your stuff unless you go back, because you can't take out the depth modules in them to quickly run down there. Unless you make a whole new set and then come back and put them in there. You can't really do that. I probably could. Let you pop on out. Not sure where you are at first. Obviously a little weird. We're obviously quite high up. We're at the 100. We're not all the way down at the 1,000. So this is the enforcement platform. This is that's the alien rifle. Up there's the Doomsday. And there is the room where you gotta disable the weapon. So this is just basically thermal plant to the thing that draws, I think, like 20% power from the thermal plant, and then the next one that we got to get to pulls like 60 or something percent. It's been recorded in the databank. And one of the things earlier that we got, like one of the first alien places that we went to, has that. Actually, no, I don't need a thing for that, because this is the thermal plant. I know how to get down here pretty easily. But we head over this way. So there's some thing going on down here. We'll hop out of the prawn suit for this room. There's an alien robot. This is the first encounter with these guys. So I'll scan him real quick as he attacks me. So you guys can go in and read that. So we got an ion cube, got some data terminal, fossil data. There's some fossil data, basically talking about fossils that have been discovered that are really old. Got a purple key here. Awesome. Turn that guy off. Now there's two things. There's the green and the yellow one. I'm gonna go to the yellow one first. The green one is store related, the yellow one is blueprint related. So we'll grab this one real quick.
Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to data bank.
That's gonna hurt. So basically, there's an ion cube. Cool. Switch over to here. Awesome. Scroll up. There we go. Ion power cell. Takes 2 ion batteries and silicon rubber. Ion battery takes ion cubes, gold, and silver ore. So now I can make better batteries that will last pretty much a lot longer. Basically, they're just a lot better. So, one of the places you get some nice stuff. We're on day 60 as well. So, we've got 2 months time. It's not bad. Scan data. This is the thermal plant. It runs at 90% efficiency, so it loses 10% energy in the conversions, which isn't too bad actually. And then we got ion power. So there's some extra stuff on that. So that is a bit of extra stuff there. I'll grab the important one now.
Integrating new PDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this big system. At depth 1.4 kilometers.
So 1.4 kilometers, I can only go to 1.3, so I obviously probably need some stuff there, and you do pretty much need the prawn suit almost to go down that far. So facility located, connected to this cave network, south-southeast. It's another volcanic activity area. Power, or no, this is power distribution. My bad, I was spoiling some stuff. So the quarantine enforcement, I was wrong. Go uses 35% power. Disease research facility is offline because it crashed, so that's why. Primary containment facility, usually 20%. There's a 20% reserve in case something needs to be shifted. Sanctuaries, Alpha, Beta, Kappa. I believe... So these ones, I think I found one of these. Self-warping quarantine enforcement units, so the warpers use 5% of the power. Arc network, so the teleportation stuff uses about 10%. And then I'm not sure what this primary containment facility is, cause actually no, that is where I'm heading. This is the this is where the another story thing is related, most likely. So we'll wipe that notification out there, and we'll head on out. So that's basically the thermal plant. There's one more thing we need to do here though, and it involves coming over here. There's also 2 entrances to this thing, one on that side, one on that side. We came in through that entrance. So right here, need a purple key. Super nice and easy. Don't worry though, you can always make these keys if you to forget and stuff with all the ion cubes you get from here. Come over here. Huh. Interesting. A blue tablet. So, we'll go on and check this guy real quick. So there is the stuff. If anybody remembers, I grabbed 2 extra kyanites for some random reason. To make a blue tablet, you need kyanites. There's a reason why. You need 2 blue tablets to get into the next building, but you only are given 1. So,
Come here to me.
So if anybody remembers as well, there was that voice log that we just got. But all the way back when we got a message that I played and I didn't have the visuals for, but that was the visual you basically get, and you get this.
What are you?
So basically that just gives you the picture to that kind of thing. So basically you don't have to worry. I just got an achievement, thermal activity, find the thermal plant. So I guess you just have to go into a very certain spot. I have 6 achievements left to obtain, so I'm assuming one of them is a launch. Find the next facility. Maybe make a depth 3 module and a depth 2 module for the prawn suit Cyclops. Maybe. But I'm not sure what another one would be. But yeah. So that's the thermal plant. So we're gonna head back now. That's a solid 22:56. So this is pretty much an episode itself. So that's really right. Thanks. So that is the thermal plant. So we're gonna time lapse back, make the stuff, and get ready to leave for our next adventure.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
do a bit of side stuff, maybe, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't know how much stuff I want to do. I got a little buddy. I'm not sure what they do when you leave the biome, but I want to find out. I want to leave him stuck to this ship and see what happens if he stays there. Like, will he end up hopping off and realizing what a mistake he made, or what? So we're going to grab one of these ion cubes, though, and we're going to grab that kyanite, and we're going to make another blue cell here. There might be another way to get one of these cells as well, by maybe moving to one of the other facilities and finding those kind of off-branded facilities. Those might hold some extra stuff. But I also had an ion cube in here for that very specific reason. So all these power cells that I made, basically they're going to get us back, but all the power cells we have, we're just going to toss. We don't need power cells anymore. We want ion power cells. So we're going to come back down with ionic power in everything as well. So we're going to come back with a stasis rifle. We're going to come back and scan everything that we missed for a few things here and there. Want to make sure I'm heading the right way real quick. Alright, I think this is the exit here. Yeah, maybe. Well, we'll find out if we head that way. So, there's the other side of this thing that we haven't explored yet. That is the way to the entrance to the next area. That is the primary containment facility, or PCF for short. The Sea Dragon Leviathan is going to run around here. We're going to come back with a stasis rifle, scan the Ghost Leviathan Juvenile that's up here. Basically, he's the kid Ghost Leviathan. Yeah, that's a kid. They're still huge. Got a sea dragon making noise back there. We got one of those little lava lizards killing lava. It looks like it killed like one of the lava larvae. But we're gonna head on out. And I think we're going that way. So we should turn the ship to this orientation. But yeah, that was the ILZ chamber. I don't know why they called it ILZ. Doesn't really make sense to me. It's the lava zone. So there's our big nasty friend, the Ghost Leviathan Juvenile. So we're gonna attempt to get out of here with minimalistic damage. Our power cells are running a bit dry, but we have those backups for a reason. Things do get a little glitchy at this point in stage as well, as we saw that the Sea Dragon when guy went into the wall. Ghost Dragon, not sure where he went, but oh, he's there. But yeah, we're gonna head back to base. Probably time lapse back to there. Maybe try to make one battery or so, but I do need to get some more gold. But I did mine some gold on my way here. I need some copper. I need at least 2 copper ore. Okay, I'm going the other way. I thought I was going that way, but I'm not. I'm going the other way. That's alright. I also might need some rubies, so maybe stop by and pick some of the rubies out of here on my way back. But I'm also like, do I really need rubies? Do I really need them? I'm not sure. But yeah, so that was quite an exciting adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because that was quite fun. I really enjoy playing this game to the point to where I am visiting these places. But yeah, this is the disease research facility. So that is why that guy is offline, because it's underwater, I guess. There was no lights on, there was a bunch of glass broken and stuff. So instead of going that way as well, we're going to take this way out. This way out, it's a lot easier to get out of. It's the easiest way to get out of, but it's kind of the most annoying one because it's kind of the longest one. There's only one predator you run into on your way out through here, like all the other entrances, but this one's also a lot more spacious. Because this is where that giant skeleton casing is. Oh, I could use some water. My throat's a little dry. There goes another power cell. How are we doing? 32%?
Added flag. Emergencies.
Let's run a little bit faster out of here.
Excessive noise.
Because, yeah, I don't think I've scanned a ghost. Hang on, I want to check something. Have I scanned a ghost leviathan? Indigenous life form. Fauna, carnivals. Warper, stalker, stalker teeth, sand shark. I don't think. Oh no, they're in leviathans. I've scanned a reaper and a reefback and a sea trader. I have not scanned a ghost. And there's ghost juveniles, and then there's ghost. So I think I'll have to go and find a other one. So I will do that. But yeah, so that was that. And we're slowly getting to the point to where I've been hoarding certain types of plants back at my base. A few of them have just been for cosmetics, but I think because the sea crown and the ghost weed and the eye stalk plants have been ones that I specifically grabbed. There's one more that I need to add to that list, but it's such an easy one to get. I haven't bothered with it. It's next to the mountain biome, so I haven't really bothered with getting it because I go to the mountain biome almost all the time, and that's also the entrance to my cave, so I might as well on my way to the place, might as well grab it. Got another crab squid. Watch out. Look at him. Isn't he so cute? I like the little baby crab squid that I have back at home. He's adorable. And I have 2 new eggs to toss in there, so I'm really excited to figure out what these guys turn into, because I don't even know. I don't know what any of these eggs turn into. I just kind of throw them in and see. But this is an entrance that I'd like to mark as well. This entrance is just a little inconvenient. Although it would have been a bit more convenient if I had it marked, because this is near the floating islands, so I should probably mark it if I ever play another game, because then if I ever need to go to that island, then... Why do you have to play the music like that? This music is... God, the blood kelp music just makes me want to die. It's so creepy. I just want something to attack me to make it feel better. Why, game? Why? Why do you do this? It's like... so intense. Here's the fear message that came up last time. Oh boy. Listen to how intense this is. It's ridiculously terrifying.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, I'll eat some food real quick on my way back. I have some fishies to cook up still, so I'll do that. Grab some water. My goodness. This music, though.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And that's why you always have food now on your ship. I used to not bring food. I'd only bring like 1 or 2 fish and just like grab fish when I got there, but I wouldn't bring water sometimes. But actually, I think I'm gonna call it now. Do I want to head back to base? Off camera? Oh, we still have the little lava guy. I thought he left. I bet you're freezing, buddy. You have to be really cold. And if I knifed you off, you'd be even colder, because you aren't sucking the energy off my ship. Alright, you know what? We'll cut him off and we'll call it episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Do check out my other Subnautica videos. I will have more coming. Next episode, we are going to the primary containment unit, which is like the biggest out of all the bases, basically. It's also like the most important one. I like how he just swims off. He doesn't even try to like figure out like where the nearest heat source will be besides my ship.
Systems online.
I mean, like... Oh, there he is. So there's just a little lava guy running around. They should die outside their biome. In basic practical sense, he should not be allowed to live. Because of his body needs the heat. He lives in a very hot biome. His body's very used to the hot biome. And I brought him to the surface from a lava zone to just like the surface. He's probably freaking cold. It's only 400 meters. So next episode though, we're going back after we craft all the supplies for it. So that should take a few bits here and there, because I do have some other things. So I'm gonna like get the we're gonna get the Neptune launch platform built. When we build that, we'll head out. We'll probably head to the other life pod that we haven't gone to yet as well, and then we'll head out. When we head out, we will then
Warning. External hull guide detected.
come on. What am I stuck on? And there's a fire too. Alright. Hold on, let's get into base. Gosh dang it, we're getting all this crap at the end of the episode. And it's not even that I want to really deal with this. I just want to not have to come back and drive to the base and then go, what was I doing? But we'll head down here real quick. This, like, your ship's dying music is super intense. Holy crap. Just right here. And turn off the engine. When this thing can burn down for all I care, I'm gonna go fix the outside real quick. I just hop out and the ship's like still on fire going, hello, I'm on fire, and I'm just outside fixing it. Because I can. Alright, look at that. We got some more to fix there. Let's go extinguish that fire with the fire suppression system. Hopefully we aren't too injured. We're fine. Alright, so that's the fire done. Hope you guys enjoyed though, like I said earlier. And I'll catch you guys on that next Subnautica video. See ya.